The man had a secret room in his house, filled with valuable paintings from around the world. But he harbored a secret he'd never told anyone. This greedy man only loved two things in his life: antiques and money. He had no interest in women, even all his business partners were men. That is, until one day, a strange girl called, saying her parents had left her a large collection of antiques and asking him to come over and appraise them. He'd originally wanted to refuse, but at the thought of antiques being equivalent to stacks of cash, he agreed. The next morning, he kept the appointment on time, but knocked for ages with no answer, and it even started raining. He was furious, thinking he'd been tricked. When he got back to his office, he ranted non-stop. Just then, the girl called again, apologizing repeatedly and saying she'd been in a car accident and was still in the hospital. His attitude softened a bit. He figured she must have really run into trouble, so he agreed to go again. This time, the front door was already open, and a butler came out to greet him. The house looked a bit run down, but the inside was filled with expensive items, clearly the home of a wealthy family. The man asked to see the mistress, but the butler said she had a fever and was getting in for. He grew impatient again, thinking he'd been tricked once more. But right then, he spotted a strange object on the floor. When the butler wasn't looking, he sneakily slipped it into his pocket, just a little souvenir for his trouble. It did look quite unusual, after all. He showed the object to an expert, Nick, an old friend of his who specialized in restoring mechanical antiques. But even Nick couldn't figure out what it was, though he was sure it was quite old. That only made the man's curiosity grow stronger. He called Lisa again, saying he'd help appraise the antiques, but she had to sign a contract first. Lisa agreed, saying she could come over the next day to take care of everything in one go. But after waiting for hours, Lisa still didn't show up. He lost his patience completely and yelled at her over the phone. Suddenly, he heard a noise from the other end of the line, and that's when he realized Lisa had been in this house the whole time. She just didn't want to see him.